Vietnam is quickly becoming a go-to destination for Filipino travelers, and it's not hard to see why. With its stunning limestone landscapes, vibrant street food culture, and relatively affordable travel costs, the Southeast Asian gem is climbing up every Pinoy's bucket list. In fact, Vietnam is now the 8th most popular international destination for Filipinos, with over 300,000 outbound travelers recorded from January to October 2025. If you're planning your first trip and only have a few days to spare, I am Myla Torres Eder, PhilSTAR Life's editor, and I will show you how to make the most of Vietnam in just 3 days. If there's one destination in Vietnam that deserves a postcard, it would be Ha Long Bay, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Ha Long International Port, about a 2-hour drive from Hanoi, serves as the gateway for day tours. Many travelers also opt for overnight cruises, which often include a buffet lunch, featuring local seafood such as oysters and shrimp.
Welcome to Ha Long Bay.
Across the bay are thousands of limestone islands and islets, formed over millions of years into towering cliffs, hidden caves, and quiet coves that feel almost otherworldly. At the foot of Song Sut Cave, Ha Long Bay's largest cave, a climb of roughly 100 stone steps leads to the entrance. Despite its modest opening, the interior opens into a vast space covering approximately 10,000 square meters.
So, after so many steps, nandito na tayo sa loob ng cave.
Exploring Song Sut Cave is well worth it for its massive scale and dramatic interiors. What looks like a small entrance opens up into vast, almost surreal chambers filled with towering rock formations, showcasing Ha Long Bay at its most breathtaking.
We just came back from our around 30 minutes walk to the caves, and it's worth it.
A few minutes away lies T-Top Island, named after Soviet cosmonaut German Titov. Visitors can swim or relax on the beach with refreshments, while those seeking a view can climb about 400 steps to a panoramic lookout over the bay.
Pinoys represent.
Vietnam also offers plenty for the physically active.
Yung iba magkakayak, pero kami, dahil pagod na kami, so bamboo boat na lang kami.
Tours often return to shore as the sun sets, revealing spectacular views over the bay. Our guide noted how lucky we were as it had rained the day before, making the clear skies feel even more special. It was the perfect day to cap a tiring yet memorable day. To kick off our second day, we visited Vietnam's ancient city, Ninh Binh, a UNESCO-protected province in northern Vietnam that lies about 2 hours from Hanoi. Hang Hoa Peak, also known as Lying Dragon Mountain, features a climb of roughly 500 uneven stone steps up and another 500 down. So this is our view, and we're actually overlooking the bamboo boat tour that we'll be taking later on in the afternoon. It's an extra challenge to go down. Look. Hiking up and down the mountain left us parched, and thankfully, small cafes and stores selling refreshments awaited at the base. A glass of sugarcane juice, just 10,000 Vietnamese dong or around 27 pesos, was the perfect pick-me-up after the climb. After the hike, we went to Hoa Lu, Vietnam's first capital in the 10th century, offering insight into the country's rich history. You can explore the sites in a rented vehicle, but if you're biking, make sure to wear a hat or pick up a traditional Vietnamese non la to shield yourself from the sun.
Now we go to Kim Ngân Pagoda. Ancient pagoda was built in the 10th century. After I worship Buddha, pray for peaceful.
From hiking and cycling, we ended our day with a boat ride in Trang An. Drawing an average of 20,000 visitors daily, these rides provide a livelihood for around 2,000 boatmen and boatwomen who navigate the 2 to 3 hour route about 4 times a day. Relaxing naman siya, in fair. Pero parang talaga makikipagbuno ka muna sa pilahan. Sampling local cuisine is an essential part of any trip. So for our last day, we went to Toi Toi Vietnam Cooking Center in Hanoi, run by Chef Nguyen Minh Tien. The center teaches tourists and even children the fundamentals of Vietnamese cooking, emphasizing the principle, you eat what you cook, not what you buy. The experience begins with a trip to a local market, where visitors learn about essential ingredients, from rice paper to fresh herbs. Now we're here at the local market. Okay. Ingredients for our cooking class.
When you have one piece like this, you can cook the beef or vegetable you wrap in here. You get one kind of Vietnamese food we call that phở cuốn. It means rice noodle roll. Most rice paper from tapioca, we make it fresh spring roll. Bây giờ không, em phải cả 2 miếng nữa. Everyone, are you ready?
Yes, chef! Dishes such as beef pho, crispy fried spring rolls, dito. And bun cha, a mix of grilled pork, rice noodles, and herbs, are prepared entirely from scratch, including handmade rice noodles. Pero sinasampay. Vietnam is known for excellent, affordable coffee, including the iconic egg coffee, which is traditionally enjoyed hot. To make the most out of our Hanoi trip, we visited some coffee shops such as Chot, which also serves a refreshing cold version for 50,000 Vietnamese dong or around 135 pesos. You might also want to stop by the iconic Train Street. While it's undeniably touristy, it's still worth a visit. Just be aware that some may try to charge extra for a seat at the cafes along the tracks. You really only need to pay for your drink. Planning to visit Vietnam too? AirAsia now operates 4 weekly flights from Manila to Hanoi and 4 weekly flights from Manila to Da Nang, giving Filipino travelers more convenient options to explore the country. For more travel videos like this, subscribe to PhilSTAR Life's YouTube channel.